Last week we showed off our new hero Mara for the first time, and while a lot of you have used your investigative skills to figure out what you can from that trailer, I'm here today to give you a rundown of her core skills so you can get a better idea of how it'll be to play her in the upcoming tests, and also in early access later this year. Alright, let's go hit some training dummies and go through each of her starting skills one by one. Our first skill is Backstab, and that's going to use 20 energy. It'll deal 83% agility damage to the enemy, and it'll do 40% increased damage when attacking from behind, as the name implies. You're also going to generate 2 combo points, and crits will generate 3. Our next skill is Widow's Bite, which actually has 3 charges, and each of those will recharge every 9 seconds. Like Backstab, it generates 2 combo points and 3 on a crit, but it also generates 20 energy, which is going to be important later on. Next up we have a skill called Skittering Blades, which is going to cost 35 energy. This is going to throw daggers in all directions, dealing 73% agility damage to all nearby enemies. Now it's going to generate 1 combo point for each enemy hit, that's why I've moved over to these training dummies, and crits will generate 2 combo points. Now we're going to need to spend all of these combo points, so next up we have Queen's Fang, which is going to cost 40 energy, but the amount of combo points that you spend is going to scale the damage to a single target. This will range from 187% agility damage for 1 combo point, and all the way up to 343% for 6 combo points spent. Next up we have Stalker Step, which is a 30-yard range, and we have 2 charges for this one, each of which will recharge every 30 seconds, and this can also be used during global cooldown. Mara also has her Interrupt, which is going to be her kick on a 16-second cooldown. Next up we have a Racknet Assault, and that's going to cost 45 energy, and this is going to deal 78% agility damage to all targets in a radius around Mara. This also scales with the amount of combo points used, so for 1 combo point spent, you're going to deal 93% agility damage, and then all the way up to 171% agility damage for 6 combo points spent. The last skill on this top bar here is Homage Strike, which is going to cost 30 energy. Now up front, this is going to deal 175% agility damage, but it's also going to apply a bleed which deals 76% agility damage every 3 seconds over 12 seconds. The duration of that bleed is going to scale from 15 seconds at 1 combo point spent, all the way up to 30 seconds for 6 combo points. But if you miss the fine print, this is where it gets really interesting. Each tick of Homage Strike's bleed replenishes 6 energy. Next up we have our stealth ability called Brooding Shadows. Now if you're out of combat, you're going to be able to toggle this off and on, but if you use Brooding Shadows in combat, it's going to trigger a 15-second cooldown. And this is where it gets really interesting. Your Backstab, Widow's Bite, and Skittering Blades, which was the first, second, and third skill we looked at, those are each going to apply a different poison when used from stealth. So our Backstab is going to apply Caustic Poison, which instantly deals 622% agility poison damage and generates 6 combo points. Or you could apply the Seething Poison with Widow's Bite, which is going to deal 73% agility poison damage every 2 seconds for 60 seconds. But the cool thing here is that if you have Seething Poison active on an enemy, you're going to gain 30% energy regeneration. You can also use Skittering Blades to trigger Volatile Poison. And this is going to apply that poison to all enemies hit by those Skittering Blades, dealing 20% agility poison damage every 2 seconds over 6 seconds. But when this expires, Volatile Poison is going to erupt, dealing 40% agility poison damage to that target and nearby enemies. Hopefully this video has given you some ideas about how to optimize Mara's rotation. Now I haven't played her a whole lot, but I did have a blast playing her today in some tests that we're running in the studio, where I really quickly realized that to optimize her rotation, it's all about identifying what each pull needs. Do you need the energy generation to be able to spam your Racknet Assault? Or are there a few enemies that are alive for a long enough time where you need to focus on specific bleeds and poisons to maximize your damage? Mara really feels like she fits the easy to pick up but difficult to master feeling that the team were aiming for. Very soon, I'll be talking about all of these things in our exclusive first look at Mara gameplay, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that. I'm also really excited to announce that you'll have even more opportunities to check out Mara gameplay in a collab that we've been working on with Echo. Make sure you check out their Race to World First broadcast that's actually happening right now over on twitch.tv/echo_esports. You'll want to catch that content because seeing their group, some of which had played Fellowship a lot during our private playtests and others who hadn't, is very entertaining. Okay, that's all for now. We'll see you all again really soon.